I've wetted this bit of paper on the front and the back, and also wetted the board it's sitting on, and I'm going to look at applying a pale blue, lighter blue, from about here, going backwards and forwards, using natural fibre brush, a bit stronger. Keep collecting the colour. Up from the horizon. Just fade that out. Upwards. Let's re-soak the paper a little bit. Then a deeper blue from the top of the sky downwards. This is also mostly cerulean blue, a little bit more ultramarine. Side to side movement with the brush at a shallow angle. Just feed that downwards. Touch in those edges. Very light touch of the brush, and tilt that back a moment so the lines begin to disappear, the brush marks disappear. Just tilt it back, let gravity do the work, going back. So I'm looking at a pattern in the sky starting up above. I've made a taper out of kitchen roll. I'm going to use this very gently with a sideways movement like this. Get this to come around a bit more. Just move it a little bit to one side. Lifting out. Just go a bit more there. So in theory these cumulus clouds should appear to be less tall further away and taller nearer. They should also generally have a curving top and a flat base. And the blue should be pretty good at lifting out. Should come away quite well. That relies on a couple of things. One is very light pressure with this, so no downward pushing because that can push the colour into the paper. And also the paper is thoroughly wetted. The water has been absorbed into the paper surface. A bit of cloud up there. Best avoided that one. So what should happen is that the water and colour will flood back and leave a sort of slightly torn looking edge. I'm just looking at these abstract shapes of clouds. Another taper, just a little bit lower cloud. bit of leaving out. So you're really drawing with this piece of kitchen roll taper. And it's an impression of the sky. So what's happening there is the wet paper surface is flooding back into the cloud, and the whole thing is still very wet, and I would leave it to dry a bit more before working into the modelling of the clouds, and if there are any blue light bits left, I would lift those out on dry. I did make a pencil drawing just to be a little more familiar with the cloud and the shapes and the pattern in the sky. And I learned something about the position and the shapes from doing this little pencil drawing just before I started the watercolour. So one quickly follows the other.